Hello students, I'm Himani Sharma, your educator. I warmly welcome you all on our YouTube channel where we in today's video are going to move forward with the unit of ICT that stands for Information and Communication Technology. So if you guys would have watched the previous videos, some of the concepts have already been covered. We are going to deal with a very important and a new concept in today's video. What are we going to talk about? We are going to talk about the file extensions. Now you guys must be, whenever you are saving any document for that matter, you guys would have come across certain extensions like, right, with these things. So you need to know one thing in particular, that these extensions are used for some sort of formatting purposes. So if you have any extension, any file document that is in the word processing software, such as we have MS Word, we will need, if we are saving it, we'll have to choose one of the extensions from the same. If we want to listen to music, you generally would have come across that music wali files ke piche the extension which generally is used is MP3, correct? So we need to be really very aware about the facts when we try to talk about ICT file extensions in general, because the questions related to the same are asked in the form of, they time and again asked you for match the following, right, to match the document extension with the document file format, etc. Or they also ask you to pick the odd one out from the options given below, correct? So we will be through this video dealing with the audio, video, right, file extensions which are commonly used. So please pick your pen and paper to make a note of all the things which are important. I already tried to tell you that how it is a crucial part for you to even understand. If I am saving anything in doc format, I know that it would be editable. If I am saving the same thing in the PDF format, I know that the formatting, etc. would not be changed at all, correct? But there are certain tools as well which are used to edit the PDFs, to add text, delete text and all. Indicate the format and type of a file. So users will identify and handle files correctly. If I want, let's just say if I have downloaded a file from the internet and it has the particular extension doc, right? So I know with which application I am supposed to open the same file. Now, the very first extensions that we are going to use and talk about are file extensions. So document के लिए आपकी कौन सी extensions लगती हैं? Number one, we have doc or docs, correct? So .doc stands or .doc stands for any kind of file extension which is in the Word format, correct? So Microsoft Word document file format is, you know, if you are saving, if you're making any file using Microsoft Word, then uske piche extension .doc or .docx hoga. Moving forward, we have the second extension here. This one is .pdf. Now, you know, the full forms are also asked from the same, so that's why I provided here the same with the same thing. Portable document format. If you try to make differentiation, get an idea of how a document file is different from a PDF file, let me clear this in one go. The PDF file, whatever format that you set it in, the format will remain the same. Let's just say अब आपने एक document बनाया है and in the document you have left half an inch margin from the beginning paragraphs, correct? So with PDF, if you save the same file from document, Microsoft document में ही PDF के through if you are saving it with the extension of .pdf, then the formatting will remain as it is. But if you are going to just save it in the docs format, first of all, you can edit it. PDF mein you will not be able to edit most of the times. You will have to buy or purchase a different software which would be a paid one, correct? So here if I'm trying to talk about the differentiation, formatting PDF mein whatever you have saved as, the formatting will remain intact. Whereas if we try to talk about Word, generally if you print any Word document from your laptop, the formatting can be something, you know, in a haywire sort of, correct? So that's how they are different. Doc is used for creating and editing text-based documents. Here, we need to share documents or make documents in the PDF format if we want to share them across different platforms and want to keep the formatting intact, correct? Then we have .txt. This is plain text file format. Generally, a question recently has been asked in the NET examination where they try to talk about if we try to open up a file with the plain text and all, correct? So, if any extension is with txt, that file is a plain text file format that could be opened up with Notepad, Word, etc. Correct? Contains unformatted text with no special formatting. Formatting wala mostly we arrange that in the PDF section only, correct? Example is notes.txt. This is the extension. The name could be Himani.txt as well. So this would be the name of the file. Whatever would be in this side, this would be the name of the file and this would be the extension which is there. Correct? Then we have the next one, XLS or XLSX. This file is for Microsoft Excel spreadsheet. Now, Excel is generally used for formatting things in a tabular format. We want to arrange data. So, let's just say if I have 50 students in a class, I want to maintain records of how many of them were present every day, how many of them appeared for the tests and all, how many of them are, aged below 18 and all. So, through the Excel formatting, I can arrange the same data in the form of columns and rows. Correct? वो सारी चीज यहाँ पे easier हो जाता है data collection के लिए. Organizing and analyzing data in tabular form. What is tabular form? In the form of a table consisting of rows and columns. The example here is budget.xlsx. Then we have the file extension which is used for the image. The the last ones that we have covered in the 2 slides, wo sari word wali thi. Now we are moving to the image extensions. Here the full form has been asked quite a couple of times in the NET examination. So first of all, JPEG stands for Joint Photographic Experts Group Format. Here, this is something which is the most common way of, even if you download a file, download an image from the internet, you will see for sure in the properties section and all that the image has an extension already, that is .jpg. ये image के format में ही खुलेगी. That's why we need to know about the things. PNG stands for Portable Network Graphics Format. This supports lossless compression and transparent backgrounds. So, if you are downloading an image with the PNG format, the image would be downloaded, but the background would be removed and it would be transparent in its nature. ठीक है? तो अगर आपने PNG files देखी होंगी, उनमें थोड़े से there are columns which are showing that if there is an image of, let's just say this is the image, these are the boxes which will be there in light gray or white color. If you will paste it in the Word, these boxes will go away and your image of this particular thing only would be pasted. Hence the transparent background. So all these things, different things. Example is logo.png. Moving forward, we have GIF, graphics interchange format. This is something which you usually use on your WhatsApp, Instagram and all, the things which are, the images which are moving in its nature, correct? So this is something which is graphical in its nature, supports animation and a limited color palette. So even if you have watched Mirzapur, if you have watched Sacred Games, there are many memes out there and the memers even create content like GIFs from the same, correct? So these are the moving images which are there. Then we have SVG, stands for Scalable Vector Graphics Format, uses XML based, that is extensible markup language which is used to create different web pages. Uske base ke upar to define the graphics element. This is somewhere or the other similar to the format of the PNG, but vector has a better quality than the PNG as well, correct? Then we have audio file extensions. Now audio is something which we listen to. So we listen to music, but there are different formats and extensions for the same. Number one we are dealing with is the most common one known as MP3. The full form here is MPEG audio layer 3 format, hence we are using 3. MP4 is for the video formatting. We will be talking about it as well. Compressed audio format for storing music in audio files. So you can, in back in those days when Honey Singh was there and there were other singers as well, you used to download the songs from, different Pagal World ho gaya, alag-alag websites see. And all of these formats were in the MP3. All of these files were in the format or extension of MP3 and all. Then we have .wav. This has already been asked in the NET examination. All of them have been asked in the NET examination. This one stands for waveform audio file format. This has a better quality than the MP3 format because it is uncompressed. Now, when I am using two words here, lossless and lossy, lossless means that even if the file would be compressed, the quality will not be deteriorated. File compress hone ke baad bhi the quality will still remain the same. Lossy wale mein somewhere or the other there would be some changes in the quality and the redundant data would be removed because you want to compress the file and all. Correct? So here if we are talking about lossless, quality same. Lossy, quality a little bit deteriorated as compared to the lossless file format. So here uncompressed hai, which means that it's also a lossless file format only. Then we have FLAC, .FLAC. This is also audio one, pre-lossless audio codec. This is the full form. Compressed file format that maintains the original quality. So this is again a lossless. The name itself is suggesting that the quality is uncompromised. Correct? Example is track.FLAC. Then we have AAC, that is .ACK, advanced audio coding format. If we try to compare the two, this one is lossless and this one is lossy. What does it mean now? It means that compress karne ke baad whatever, data would be redundant, that would be erased, and of course, somewhere or the other, there would be some minor change in the quality of the audio. So, yahan pe quality thodi si kharab ho jayegi, but in fact, the quality will remain same. Commonly used for audio streaming and mobile devices to listen to music and all. Then we have video file formats, MP4, MPEG-4 Part 14 format, widely used for video streaming. Whatever files you download from YouTube and all, these are in the format of MP4. Correct? Example is video.mp4. Right now also you are viewing something, if you try to download the same video and all, correct, from YouTube platform, from other platforms as well, it will have the same extension. Then we have .avi, which stands for audio video interleave format, popular multimedia container format for video playback. Both of them are used for what? For video, for playing videos and all. AVI has a better quality than MP4. Then we have MKV, Matroska multimedia container format, supports multiple audio, video and subtitle streams. So with the extension, you will also be able to download the subtitles and apply them in the extension in the file that you have downloaded. Correct? Then we have .wmv, Windows Media, video format. This one format is used for very large files which you want to view generally using the Windows Media Player. So Windows Media Player mein there are certain things you can listen to music, you can watch videos and all, and same is the case with this. That's why the file could be viewed if the file is very large in its nature. It can smoothly run using the extension of WMV in the Windows Media Player. Developed by Microsoft for Windows-based media players. Correct? So why do we need the extensions? Because we want to manage the files. We need to be a little bit acquainted with the extensions, as in if we are downloading a file. Let's just say if I have the option of downloading FLAC or ACK files from the internet, which one should I be using? FLAC only, because the quality is still there. The quality is intact. I would not be downloading the same file for ACK as well, correct? So that's why we need to be able to manage and work with different types of file formats, because each and every file format, क्योंकि हमने MP3 करा, If I'm comparing it with MP4, it means that MP3 stands for the audio file format. I need to know these basics. MP4 stands for video formatting and all. Improves file organization, sharing and compatibility to see which one device, जैसे WMV हमने करा अभी, we will know if I will be downloading. If I want .mp4 file है and then the other is WMV, but I do not have Windows Media Player in my laptop, my phone and all, then I would be downloading the file MP4 and not WMV, because WMV supports the files that have, that can be played in Windows Media Player. So I hope these extensions were easy to memorize. You will have to, ratify these things because these are time and again and of course asked in the NET examination wherever and whenever the ICT unit is concerned. I'll see you guys again in some other video. Thank you so much and have a good day. Bye-bye.